Anonymous goes, bro, deep one. What does it feel like to truly be in love? Oh man, that is a sad question to ask. I'm sorry that you have to ask me that, bro. Oh man, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, it's the greatest feeling in the world. You've surely felt in love before by someone, surely. Parents, sisters, siblings, brothers. Someone's got to have loved you. Like, I hope so, bro. I can't explain it to you otherwise. Gee, it's a tough feeling to explain. You can explain, like, a lot of other stuff. What do you can explain for love, man? It's just a feeling of, like, joy and happiness, really, a feeling of ease and contentment, a feeling of warmth, safety, sometimes excitement when you first fall in love. I had the chance to fall in love twice, one with my first girlfriend when I was like 16, 17, and then once later with my wife, which when I was like 24. So I fell in love with both of them. But that being said, with my wife, I was scarred more. I spoke about this in an episode before. So I was kind of fucked over a little bit by the first one, emotionally. So the second one, like, I fell in love. I really had all those feelings again, the excitement, to want to see him every day, hang out, like, just that, like, falling in love. But I was kind of guarding myself, which is a mistake, I think, man. That's that real primal defensive mechanism that I put into that, which my wife has asked me. She's like, why can't you be vulnerable with me more? And I'm like, like a snake. I'm always on the defense, you know? I'm like some dog that's been trapped in the backyard for ages. Like, the moment someone walks past the house, I'm like, I'm ready to attack because I was harmed when I was younger. Yeah, fuck Rachel. So I suppose, bro, to truly fall in love with a partner, everyone feels it differently, man. But that's like when someone goes, I know how you feel. People's, like, love varies, man. Like, you'd have someone that shows no emotion towards their partner or whatever, will die for them. Or their children will die for them. It's like, it's a different, but it's all internal. So, I don't know, it's just that, for what I've explained before, probably is the best way that I would understand it. There's a passion that you want to make sure that they're safe, you care for them, you love them, you want to protect them. All the good things that we search for in humans, that's love. Love is what Jesus had for mankind. What he warned us of stuff, to protect us, to help you grow. That's love. Love is the good word. You know what love is, man, when you feel it from people. It's a great feeling. And you know what hate is when you feel it from people. That's the opposite of love, the opposite feeling. Man, I don't know. Like, I said to my daughter last night when she was like, she was laying in bed, I was like, I love you so much. And she said, I know, I love you, Daddy. And I was like, yeah? She goes, I love you like the world. And I was like, that's nothing. I love you like the universe. And she was like, I love you like 100 times the universe. That's love right there. Just that sentence, that back and forth chat that I had with her is like love, that we both love each other to so much. And that feeling is, it's a feeling of completion. It's a feeling of wholeness. It's a feeling of like contentment. And people are going to nut it down to like brain pathways and systems like serotonin being released into your brain when you have that. Those people that say this can go and fuck themselves, because that is the problem with the world. The people that go around saying, oh, you love basketball because you're getting a dopamine hit every time you score 2 points. These are the worst type of people that dwell in the basements all the time. They're highly neurotic and they need love in their life, right? It's not just a brain pathway, dude. Fuck, whatever happens. Oh, you love cheese because it releases the fat into your blood and that's where your blood loves. Ah, dude. if that's the way you're going to look at the fucking world, man, there's people that are lunatics on TikTok that I've seen that speak like that. They're mostly lonely cat women at the age of 26. They're hot, but they're never going to get banged because they're going to sit around, you know, with a vibrator, a collection of vibrators, and 6 felines in the house, plus themselves, 7. Sitting around the house, you know, watching Oprah's greatest hits and Ellen and deciding what length she wants today from the top drawer on the bedside table. That's the type of shit that's going on. And they've got a channel with 600,000 followers, by the way. I think the only advice I could give myself is, you know, to uncover the vulnerability, the 5-year-old self in you, like my son, who's just vulnerable and open. And that's the way you find love. You've got to be a bit of a goof to actually find a bit of love. Like, if you're not going to be vulnerable at all, you never find love because it's a business transaction. I know people like this. I'm a goof. I'm not trying to say my way is the way because I'm just a person myself. But when you're vulnerable with someone and they're vulnerable and those two vulnerabilities catch on, it's kind of like this childlike kind of attachment or chemistry works, right? So it works and you both can be yourselves. When you're turning up with the Rolex watch and the Prada suit and, you know, the hair that's been cut 3 times this week, and she turns up with nails that she can scratch her asshole with from the outside of her jeans, and then she's walking around with some $4,000 $4,000 shoes. You're a secretary. What are you doing with $4,000 shoes? Secretaries used to shop at Jackie E and Suzanne Gray. What are you doing with $4,000? That's your monthly wage. It just angers me. Superficial people anger me to the core of me. Anyway, that's a deeper issue. So you go there, this is going to be a blind bullshit kind of a deal where it's just, you're a status. You're getting together for a status. You're getting together because she's hot. She's got a wax box or she's lasered it. Basically like a baby seal down there. She's come out looking like an eel down there for her rest of her life, by the way. It's a slippery eel for the rest of her life. All right, because Leah's wax work has waxed the shit out of her every Thursday for 52 weeks straight. And now if she sees one hair down there, her fucking head will pop off her shoulders out of strum, that actually anything still grows down there. It's a fucking desert. And that was a desert for many months or years beforehand because she's such a superficial mole. But the guy version of that is the same. He's with the sleeve tat, the drug lord, the thick neck from the steroids. You're 32 years old, you don't need steroids. Taking testosterone replacement, shriveled up cock, hairline's gone. He's got a 4 Mercedes-Benz. You know, this is the male version of it. We get it. You're a power boss. We get it. You're a boss bitch too. But you see this type of couples come together, bro. This is you might as well work at the Combank together. You might as well welcome people when they walk in and say, "Hi, welcome to Commonwealth Bank. This is me and Veronica. We work here together." It's the same shit. When there's no vulnerability injected into a relationship, when you can't actually show your true self underneath the mask, then it's not love. I don't believe it's love. I think it's bullshit, and that's fine. The other thing about it is love, whether it's a concept that's been maximized through Hollywood and all of that over the last 50 years so they can profiteer off soppy bullshit so people can sit around. Because you go to Russia and you speak to someone who's, I love this bitch, and she's bitch give me child and do heading all life. I go to work fucking bitch of Katya. I not care for her, but I kill for her. I die for her wife. I look everything from my brother. There's people like in different cultures that are like that, but our culture's like all soppy. And I'm one of those guys. I'm like, I love my wife. Kiss her in public, hug her, slap her ass, this, that. And there's other people who look at his wife and go, do not talk ever again in the wedding if I don't tell you to talk, okay? Do you understand? Yes or yes? Have a look at me, Katya, Katislav. Have a look over here at your husband, Borislav. Do you need to talk in the wedding when I am in conversation over here with Stanislav? You embarrassing me, you embarrassing entire family name. Okay? I love you very much, but I don't say I love you, I just go to work. Come home, bring potatoes, make some potato salad. People show love in different ways, through protection, through loyalty, through dedication, through commitment. That's not kind of my feeling of love. My feeling of love is vulnerability and comfort with another person in that vulnerability, knowing that that person loves that vulnerable part of yourself, loves the child in you, which is, if your child was a rampant dork, right? They used to like to sit around on the outside of the sandpit because he had OCD and didn't want sand in his shoes. Your partner's got to love that in you. That's so cute that you didn't go into sandpit. That's so cute that you're a scientific dork, right? And you analyze people through dopamine reward circuits instead of just looking at life for what it is. That's so cute. And then you look at her and you go, oh, it's so cute the way that, you know, when a soccer ball comes near you, you run away because your dad uncoordinated it, you can't kick it. Like, you got to like that as well. And then the funniness, the goofiness in them, the sweetness, the bitchiness or the harshness, you got to like all of this stuff. Maybe not all of that. Maybe not the ego and stuff. I'll retract that. Take that back. So if you're going to cut that out. Because the bitchiness and the cuntiness, that's not really the vulnerable part of you. I'm saying this because I told you a couple of months ago when me and my missus did that communication module, and I call it a module because I'm educated now. The bloke used two puppets. One of them was a bear, a monkey, and the other one was a blue dinosaur. And the blue dinosaur was the reptilian protective brain, right? So it's the brain that stops you from being hurt. And the monkey was the vulnerable child in you. So the child is like the one that, like my son, where he's just open. He'll come up to me and he'll go, Dad, scared. I'm scared, right? Or I'm sad. I'm like, why are you sad? Oh, I didn't eat that Ferrero Rocher before dinner last night, Dad. I'm sad. And I'm like, Dad, you can have another one another day. Nah, but I needed it last night. Like, he'll just be... Kids are retarded like that, you know, but at least they're honest and they're open. And then there's so much beauty in that. So when you see that as a person, if you're a shit person, you'll slap him for that. And you'll be like, what are you eating fucking Ferrero Rochers for, bro? And then he'll build that reptilianness in him straight away. The moment that he's being vulnerable and you crack him, boom, he just thickens up the skin. Out comes the alligator. All right, I won't do that again. That gets me hurt. And us as humans, we're kind of building all of these fabrics around us, all of these things to navigate our way through our life. And that's true, we need to, because people are fuckwits, you know, and society's tough and life's hard, and we've got it good in Australia, by the way. So you go to other places, way worse. But however, it's not who you are. And that's why people are out taking ayahuasca and laying with some guy called Travis with dreadlocks. He's 32 years old, his parents are disappointed in him, in the Blue Mountains, and he's laying down, he's subtly massaging you while you're vomiting out your demons about why your dad slapped you at 5 years old because you told him that you were scared of the dark. And he goes, I'm going to give you something to be scared about. And you're out here now, you know, vomiting into a bucket, sitting next to some girl called Trina. She's vomiting out because her father basically said to her, you better be good at netball, otherwise you're a loser. So it's like all of this stuff, the reptilianness in us that gets vomited out through ayahuasca. I've never done ayahuasca, try and buy, brother. So this is a long answer to this question, bro. Deep on what does it truly feel to be in love. I think I may be onto something here. You know, just go look it up. Let's look it up in the dictionary so we don't look like complete fools in a world of information at our fingertips. Love. Just typing in love into a dictionary. A strong feeling of warm personal attachment or deep affection such as for a parent, child, friend or pet. Okay, I was close on that one. A profoundly tender, passionate affection often mingled with sexual desire for another person. All right, I didn't mention the pounding, drilling, smashing, thrashing. Active, self-giving concern for the well-being of others. Fuck, man. Bro, call me Vladosaurus, man. Why am I coming out? Uneducated, ex-real estate agent. Basically, I'm Collins. I'm Vlad Collins now with the level of definition without looking it up. You think you're chat VLAD. You're chat VLAD. Forget chat GPT. I'm going chat VLAD. Questions for Vlad. This guy's going to put it into his Vlad computer and it's chat VLAD, bro. He's giving us the answers that we've all been asking. A thing for which one has a strong enthusiasm for. Oh, I've not stopped just getting it right. All right, let's ask. Why did I say ask? Let's ask chat VLAD. See what does love feel like? Question mark. Love can feel different for everyone. Oh, it's chat VLAD. It's chat VLAD. Why am I nailing him like this? But it often brings a deep sense of connection, warmth, and safe. Oh my God, I can't get any more bang on. I can't get any more fucking bang on, man. Don't buy a book. Don't use ChatGPT. Come and see me. $19.99 a month. Peace and comfort. Being around someone and feeling like you're truly home. Oh my God, they've listened to this podcast. They haven't even released it. Excitement and energy. Your heart races. You look forward to seeing him. Oh my. I'm so up my own ass right now. I'm up my own ass. I'm writing a book about myself. Vlad by Vlad. Vulnerability and trust. The courage to show your true self, flaws and all, and feel accepted. Am I bang on? Yes or yes? Write in, if you're listening to this podcast, Vlad, are you chat VLAD? Yes, you are. Compassion and care. Their pain becomes your concern and your joy feels like their own. Another thing I said. Stability and grounding. Even in chaos, their presence can calm you and make things feel manageable. Mate, I'll tell you what, I love my wife. If that's the case, I love my wife. She has probably been the one to show me what it's like to feel a truer sense of love, because she has loved me and accepted me for who I am, warts and all, since 2006. Me, not so much with her. I'm more critical and I'm like, oh, this is done my head in. This is done my head in. Now, since we've been married with kids, she's basically changed me from a snowman. She's shaped me out to look like Usain Bolt out of the snow now. Like, I used to just look like a snowman, just a head, a body, and a fucking carrot coming out of the bottom, the wrong place. And now I'm Usain Bolt. I'm a statue. I'm an ice statue of Usain Bolt at the moment. That's how much work she's done on me. But that being said, it's because she needed that from me. Otherwise, she'd be fucked. So, but she does make me feel that I can be completely myself. And she likes the vulnerable part of me and the loving part of me. And that's a 20-minute answer to a question that I thought I would answer for a maximum of about 4 minutes. Wrap.